Hey, what's good? What's good, everybody? You already know it's the Conscious One, where you get nothing new under the sun. We here in South Florida right now in the Fort Lauderdale area. It's raining, ain't no sun, but you still get nothing new. So today, this is a breakdown of the Libra energy for the collective, and what I mean by Libra energy, because some of y'all gonna say I'm not a Libra. It's the energy that's in the skies. Um, as above, so below, the energy that we all feeling internally as well. So I'm gonna kind of give this breakdown to you guys, those that want this, So it starts off with the universe, right? Um, so that's the message. The message begins with the universe opening it up to you, and the first thing it says is don't downplay your intuition. So I don't really read cards upside down or right up, but for those who may want to interpret it, it could mean that right now you're not listening to the universe, and it's telling you again upside down that you don't downplay your intuition. And like I said, this is a collective message for all of us right now in this October 2nd, 2023 energy. Don't downplay your intuition. And also, I want you to notice like the colors of these things, right? Because colors means everything, right? So this the color of this, right? We have like all the chakra colors right there, which is the universe, and then it goes straight into the purple, which is dealing with the higher chakras, right? The crown chakra, and so it says don't downplay your intuition. So right now we know right now Libra is a sign of air, right? It's ruled by air. It's a cardinal sign, so it's a sign of initiating things. The ruling planet of Libra in these times is Venus. So we know that that's dealing with relationships, relating to ourselves and the world around us. It's the time of Mayat. For some of you guys who know what that is, Mayat, the time of balance, harmony, um, peace. It's a beautiful, beautiful time right now when we get into Libra season. If you know, then you know, right? But I'm gonna continue here just on the message right now. So don't downplay your intuition. And then we have the Aries card upright. So as you guys know, right, and if you don't know, I'm going to enlighten you right now really quick about Aries is the first house and Libra is the seventh house in astrology. So what that means is right now Aries is the opposite of Libra. So when we get into Libra, right, when we get into this time of fall and autumn season, it can be a time where you can be indecisive and you can be going through certain things dealing with your relationships, right? It's a time for that. So be aware of that. We have Aries energy coming through. It's saying be strong. I am strong. And we know Aries represents like our passions. It's a red card, so it's right in our face. It's fiery. It's passion. It's right now. So be strong in your life, in your mind, body, and spirit. Your relationships. Be strong, because we know right now it's saying intuition. You're probably downplaying it, and if you're not, then be strong in your intuition and know that you're on the right page and know that you're doing the right stuff. So this message is for everybody, but you have to know how to read the message for you. So all my messages are not good or bad messages. So don't think just because it came out with the universe um, down and it's saying intuition down that it's a bad reading. It's all about how you perceive it and whatnot, because it still could be the universe. And these are messages to put you in synchronicity of the time you're in right now. That's why I do these messages, to put you guys in connection with the oneness, right? These messages come through straight from the oneness, and I'm delivering them to you guys. All right, so like I said, be strong right now and realize where the cards are at. This is your top left. This is the middle. So these cards are in the core. So these are the core cards that's in the middle, and these cards are on the right side, right? Um, so we're going to continue. It has the Pisces card. You know, Pisces is a planet that's ruled by Neptune. So it's a card of our visions. Being a visionary, I would say, dreams, and it also represents illusions. So in this card, it's a water card, so it represents our emotions. It's dealing with our emotions. So a water sign, right? So we want to make sure we're connecting to our emotions in the right positive ways, and we're telling ourselves the right things, and we're believing in the right things. And right, it might be a time to start checking your beliefs. Right, I've been telling you guys about, it's a beautiful thing when we start realizing that we are maturing and getting older in our lives, in our journey, in our spiritual paths, and we start checking our beliefs and we start seeing what we're believing in. But right now, this could be a good time, that a good connection for you, dealing with your dreams and what you believe in and your emotional energy, right? Because Pisces represents water, but it's like I want to say, Pisces really understand people's emotions, right? A Pisces can pick up on your emotions very, very intuitively, right? So we're talking about, this is a reading with the universe and intuition, right? That's the chakras that we're talking about, right? Um, and even the Aries represents the realm. This is the head, right? So we're in the head energies, right? So we're talking about the head energies. We're talking about our dreams, right? And not being into illusions, right? And checking ourselves, what we believe in, and just being strong in that, and if you have dreams, continue going forth with your dreams. Make sure that you're bringing your dreams to fruition, and doing what you're supposed to be doing, whatever you're doing, your job, or if you're just being a parent right now, or if you're just trying to find yourself, wherever you at, this message is for you, and it's telling you that, you feel me, stay on your mission with your dreams, and stay connected to your emotions, right? It could be a good time for sweet emotions right now. Like I said, this Libra energy revolves around the planet of Venus. So we're going to have that archetype energy of harmony, right? So this is a harmony time for what you believe in your emotions. And then we back to the core. We have the number 3. We have understanding, peace, mind, body, spirit. So we know Libra is a sign of balance. It's always trying to get balance, and this card came out right in the middle, as you guys see, of all the 9 cards. So it's right in the middle of all the 9 cards. So this is the main focus we want to focus on right now, even though it opens up with the universe. But this is the core message right now: balance, the understanding, the peace, mind, body, and spirit, making sense out of your mind, body, and spirit. And once again, you have the color white and you have purple. So it's purity. We have this the higher chakra again. So this is definitely a higher chakra reading, right? This is a reading for enlightenment and to open you up to understanding and understand yourself and the world around you, and always understand that your mind rules all. If you don't know how your mind works, you cannot come to an understanding of nothing, and you will never find balance if you not understand how your mind works in connection with your body and spirit, right? So the next thing we have is not reciprocated. So, once again, we're talking about this time of Libra, and it's not necessarily just Libra people who are born this time, but just the energy in general of the collective not being reciprocated. So if you're not being reciprocated, then you basically need to make sure that you're not talking to those that's not reciprocating your messages. You're not going to places that don't represent what you represent, right? And this is like a message for all of us. Do not do this to yourself. Do not drain yourself. This is not a time we should be in 2023 of draining ourselves, of being around people that's not reciprocating our energy, our frequency, and our vibration. Love yourself enough and want harmony for yourself, right? You want that peace, that peace for your mind, body, and spirit. Then you got to be around things that reciprocate what you are. You see this card, the different shades of the gray and then the black. So pay very close attention to that. Like in the gray areas of your life, you have to make sure that you're being reciprocated, right? And like when I was getting to this energy of Libra, right? It's an energy of relaying. It's an energy of relaying. So you want to make sure that you're not being too relatable or too gullible, right? Because we know Libras have that energy of being relatable and too gullible at times, where they start lying about stuff. They not being consistent and not being honest with themselves and other people. So make sure that you're not trying to relay just for the sake of it, and you're relaying to those that's relaying to you, right? And this card is upright. The second row of cards came out all upright. So it's basically saying that it's kind of, if you read the message, it's kind of showing that you may not see that, you may think things are not right with the universe, but and you might not be trust your intuition, but if you do, which I'm pretty sure you guys getting this message, you guys will take on this, right? That's the point of this message, to guide you guys of where you at, and you honestly should know where you at. And if you don't take this message to start off of where you at, right? This message, if you're listening to this message, is for you, right? So be strong, and like I said, all these things are going on, and like I said, the second row, these cards are all upright. So it's showing that you could get things right, and you could get yourself to a space where you are being able to reciprocate, and reciprocate what? Your mind, body, and spirit, right? Then the next is giving a card of release or knowledge, and it's a green card. So we know that's dealing with the heart chakra. It's dealing with nature, right? It's dealing with earthy type things, trees, oxygen, things like that. So make sure that you're releasing things that don't serve you, or at least acknowledge these things, right? It's steps to everything. We can't just think we can go from one step to the next, like I always tell you guys. But make sure you're releasing anything that does not serve you, anything that's not for you, and acknowledge what it is. Acknowledge what do serve you. Acknowledge what is for you. Acknowledge what is coming out of your intuition, what your intuition is downloading to you and giving to you. You know what I'm saying? Take that in and use that, and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself so you can get understanding, right? And you can have that reciprocation, and you can release what was not for you, right? And take in what is. And when I say what's not for you, I mean you maturing, and you going to other levels, not just looking at life and playing victim and thinking, oh, this not for me, this not for me. No, whatever you're going through is for you. But if you have got to a point where you see something is not for you because you're trying to mature up and take accountability, then yes, go ahead and release. It's a time for release. Release things from your heart area, right? And then it gets to him. So this is back to the middle deck. So him is a blue card, so it's communication. Is the throat chakra, and it's saying him. So get yourself to a space where you're focusing on your masculine energy, right? So Libra is ultimately represented by the planet Venus, and it's a feminine energy, but this is showing that get the proper understanding within your life of in your communication, right? In your masculine energies, right? Focusing on your masculine energies and the waters, right? This is also representing the waters, right? So, and it ends out with Taurus, the Taurus card, which represents your value, right? And what you value and what you have, right? And it's a green card, so it's representing our natures and our things of that nature. So make sure that you are releasing, right? And then you're coming to a space of realizing that balance you need on the masculine energy, right? And putting forth the what needs to be done. So when we talk about masculine energy, we're talking about the logical mind and being logic with yourself. And so that taking that step so you can know what to value in your life. You can know what you need and what you have, and pay attention to what you have. And because what you have is what you need, right? A lot of times we have something and we think we need something else. No, what you have is what you need. So that's the message for today. Peace.